Today, I want to create an engaging product post for social. So I've got my little pins. We're going to use my good old iPhone and take some photos. Say hi.
That's so cool.
So maybe like there looks good. I'll grab a couple photos to make sure I have something decent. Now I'm going to find Adobe Express.
Adobe Express.
And what I kind of like to do is let's do custom size. We'll do 1080 by 1350. Click on the plus. Upload from device. Choose the ones that look the best. And here we go.
Whoa.
Okay, and now I'm going to move to Adobe Express on my MacBook. We can already see it in the recent files. I'm going to basically move each photo to its own page so we don't have to worry about them all together. This is one of my favorite tools in Adobe Express. I love using this tool. I use it all the time. We're going to go to background remove. I'm just going into my background color, and then if I click on my own brand kit here, I've got all my swatches. So maybe we'll go with a light pink for this one. Go into effects, and these are pretty new, but these are all these new Photoshop filters you can add. And one I've been liking is the portrait. So far we've got our 3 pin images on our backgrounds. So I'm actually gonna switch to my iPad and we're gonna bring in some doodles. So we're gonna switch from Express to Illustrator. What is happening is my iPad is mirroring the screen of my MacBook, and I'm just gonna draw directly onto my iPad, and that is working within Illustrator. We're gonna use the brush like 4/5 of the way smooth. So I'm gonna go in and draw some little doodles that kind of accent the pins that we made. So then we're gonna bring it into Express. So I'm saving it as a .ai file. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have 2 windows open. This is our original file. Then I have another Express page open. I'm going to start from my content. I'm gonna go to my Illustrator file that I just saved, convert the AI file to an Adobe Express file. Right now, everything is grouped, so I'm just gonna select it and then click ungroup. Everything is actually still editable, and I can take this apart. So we'll just group a few things. We'll just select a few things. I'm gonna copy it from this Express file into my other window. Move them around. Maybe we'll duplicate a couple things. We'll do a little bit of a smaller sparkle. And then we can go ahead and change the fill. So maybe let's try this red.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the red looks cute on the pink. Okay, so next we'll do the flower. Yeah, and then I'll just bring these in here. So we'll just change these all to gold. I'll just go to position, flip it horizontally, rotate it a little bit. That looks pretty cute, I think.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so we have the cherries, we have the flower, and then for this little scene,
The landscape.
yeah, let's bring in the sun and the tree.
So pretty.
Maybe we'll do like the purple from the lake. I really like using the animation tools in Express. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the looping effects. We could do blinking because they're kind of like little
Stars.
Yeah, but then I want to offset them, so I'll just go into the settings and then maybe I'll lower the intensity for one. So we'll just make the sun spin.
I like that animation. Very cute.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Just adds like a little bit of something extra, and it's so easy. Like I love how you can just like add it with these presets. Yeah, we'll just play around with some effects
I
here.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like here. We'll just add some text because this is a product post. We want to give people a little bit more context. I want to change the fill to the cherry color to match.
Ooh.
We'll add a stroke, and then I kind of want to bump this up quite a bit so it looks almost like a sticker. So maybe this one can have like an in as well. And then we'll add a loop, and we'll just add the wiggle because I like the wiggle effect. They're just gonna like dance like that.
Oh, wiggle.
Let's open up the timeline. When we click show layer timing, we can change the timing of the different elements. So maybe we don't want the cherry doodle in right away. Maybe we want it to come in a little bit later. So we'll just drag this out, and now when we press play, we've got everything on the scene, but then the cherries kind of just pop in when we reach that point on the timeline.
Well, and that's how you design your carousel pose for your product.
Yeah.
Make it interesting. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and then we hope to see you again.
Bye!